Thank you very much, President Ron, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost good evening now. On behalf of the residents and the people of Simcoe Center, let me bring greetings. I brought with me the weather also when I arrived earlier today. George is always coming over to Simcoe Center and saying, well, Earl, I delivered weather for you once again. So I thought maybe, George, I'd tell you that it was my turn to bring it today. My wife Donna and my daughter Crystal, my son Ryan are with me today and very pleased to be here also. Last evening I attended a PC function in Penetang Machine. We went out on a boat cruise. It was a lovely evening for a boat cruise last night. We left the town dock at Penetang. I don't know how many Hail Marys I said before I got back off the boat. We weren't sure whether we were ever going to get home, but we left the dock at Penetang and went to Midland and back. And George, if you think a little wind was bothering your balloons today, you should have been on board last night when people were trying to eat dinner and have a cold drink and stand there as she tossed back and forth in the waves. It was somewhat like Queen's Park on the average day. There was a lot of tossing and turmoil and shoving. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't take long. I want to say thank you publicly to my good colleague and friend George McCaig for helping me over the past year and a half or so getting comfortable at Queen's Park and learning the ropes. He's done a great job. He's been a great help to me. I don't need to tell you what kind of a member he is. Many of you people have known him longer than I and have known him better than I as a member of Parliament, and there's no question about George's outstanding capability. I just wanted to say, George, thank you for helping me out over the last year. You've been a great help to me. And don't worry about redistribution. As your president has said, work as hard as you did, maybe a little harder, the last election. We'll win again. Redistribution won't take this riding, or my riding, or any of the conservative ridings that we now hold away from us. And don't worry about all the flim-flam going on with David and Bob, as we like to call them. The weather hasn't been right. Nothing's been right since they signed that damned accord, and I don't think it will be in the future either. I'm not worried about them. They don't scare me, and they don't scare George. I know Tom's not afraid of them either. We'll take them on in the next election, right on, head on, square on, and we'll beat them. I tell you, Conservatives will be back in power in this province with the help and support and the good showing that we've had from you people today. We'll be all right. We'll be back there. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you very much for the most kind invitation.
Thanks very much, Earl. We still have a small group in the lineup there. We would like everybody to be back here before we start drawing for the prizes so that everybody can participate. Maybe, do we have all the boys back from Jericho Road yet, or are they still in the lineup? They're still eating. They got caught in the lineup too near the end of it, so they haven't had their supper yet. We don't want anybody to start leaving yet because we do have some prizes to give out, and we want to hear from George before everybody takes off. So if you just bear with us, as soon as that line gets a little smaller, we'll get into it. Don, could we maybe just for a few minutes have some tape music to keep everybody going until such time we're ready? Okay, George will heat you folks up with a few stirring words here, and as soon as he's finished, we're going to have some prizes given out here for various things, so just hang on to your seats. We don't want anybody to leave yet. There's lots of prizes to give out. Ladies and gentlemen, George McCaig.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to thank you all for coming, and those who came and had to leave earlier, and I know it's a little cool, so you won't get a long speech from me. This picnic was put on by the Dufferin-Simcoe PC Association, and there are many, many people who I have to thank and you have to thank for all the work that they have done here today. The food, I understand, is excellent, although I haven't got there myself yet. I know the entertainment was excellent. I want to particularly say thank you to the people who came from Dufferin, from the townships of Mulmer and Mono, and from Orangeville today, because they know and I know that when the next election is called that I will not be the member for that area. I have enjoyed working with the people from that part of Dufferin for now 11 years, and they've been tremendous supporters, and I say to them, thank you very, very much. just to all of you, a great big thank you, and you all want to know who's going to win the prizes, so I'm going to let John tell you. Thank you, and good evening.
Thank you, George. We have prizes, as I said, and they will be given out for the oldest gentleman in the crowd, the oldest female, the youngest male, the youngest female, the person that has traveled the furthest to this event, the couple that have been married the longest, and the couple that has been married most recently. So if anybody feels that they fit into that category, please come forward, because we have the prizes up here, and if you don't come forward, we have no way of knowing it. So if you think you may be the eldest gentleman or the eldest lady, please come forward. Or if you are the youngest male or youngest female, you're probably going to have your parents bring you up here. Or if you have traveled the furthest, anybody that's come a good distance, please come forward. Or if you've been married more than 10 years, that's about the deal today, isn't it? Or most recently married.
We have two very fine ladies, very close on this one. The one that just missed out is Mary Hannah, who has helped me tremendously over my years in politics. The one that beat her out was my mother, who's helped me out for a lot more years than Mary, but Mary, that doesn't say that I don't appreciate what you've done. Mother, you win. The men, we have another one that's just as close. Francis Kelly, a longtime supporter of the PCs in this area, is just a week younger than Billy Schell from Brentwood, who's out in front here. And Bill, you win, and thank you for all your help over the years. And sorry, I'm sure you're not sorry, Francis, that you're not older, but I'm sorry that you couldn't win this one.
Thanks, George. Now, the furthest traveled. Anyone that has traveled a good many miles to the picnic today? We have a gentleman right in front of us that has come from West Germany. Anybody have traveled any further?
I'm not exactly sure of my geography, but we have a girl here who is from Australia, Kate Hawkins. Now, I'm afraid that if my geography is right, Australia is a little further than West Germany. And is that, you would agree with that? This gentleman doesn't speak much English, so he's having a little difficulty, but that's true, isn't it? Okay, Kate Hawkins, I guess, is the winner unless somebody comes from further.
Now, the couple that have been married the most years. Anybody going to own up to that? The couple that has been married the most years. We have no takers up to this point, so anything stands right now. Ladies and gentlemen from New Lowell, Mr. and Mrs. Harry Prosser, and they, in 1 week's time, will have been married 60 years. Let's hear it for this couple. Oh, next June, I'm sorry. Coming up, 60 years. We have one more prize for the couple that were most recently married. Anybody in the last few weeks, last few months? The most recently married couple. 10 weeks? Where's hubby? On crutches? Okay, we'll take your word for it. We've got a Frank and Karina Gibson of Alliston, 10 weeks married. And already she's got him on crutches. Congratulations. Is Mary Hawkins in the crowd? Can we have that good-looking young lady up here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Hawkins was this picnic's organizer. She did most of the behind-the-scenes work and up-front work, and the whole organization coordination was done by Mary. She did one hell of a job, as you can attest to, anyone that's here today and seen the meal and the entertainment. And because of that, we have a little token of our appreciation to be presented to Mary by George McKay.
Mary just told me where she was going to kick me, but I won't tell you. Mary, thank you very much for all your organization of this and other events that this association has held. Mary has worked on this for not weeks, but months, and thank you very, very much.
I would like to thank all the people that worked to put this picnic on and really gave me a lot of good support. I can't begin to name them. You saw them in the lineup. They're fantastic people.
Thank you, Mary. That pretty well winds up the speeches and the prizes. We've still got some entertainment. Anybody that wants to hang on, please feel free to do so. We're going to bring back up on the stage Jericho Road and Miss Julia Crilly. They're going to finish off the entertainment section of this picnic. We have you fellas up here. Julia? I'd like to take this opportunity before folks start rolling out to thank everyone for coming out today and making this picnic a success. I think the meal was great. I think you've had a good time. I know I have. The entertainment has been super. Thank you very much for coming out.
Cedar Creek last Sunday, Jesus gained a soul and Satan lost a good right arm. They all cried hallelujah when Jesse's head went under. This time he went under for the Lord. Among the local women there'll be a slack and cheating. Jesse's drinking came before the groceries and the rent. Among the local women there'll be a slag and cheating. Jesse won't be sickling out again. They baptized Jesse Taylor in Cedar Creek last Sunday. Jesus gained a soul and Satan lost a good right arm. They all cried hallelujah when Jesse's head went under. This time he went under for the Lord. Well, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When we die, hallelujah, by and by, we'll fly away. We'll fly away.
When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars have flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Know that circle will not be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting know that circle will not be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. This land is your land, this land is my land. From Bonavista Vista to Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake water. This land was made for you and me. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Yeah, the sunshine is here to stay. Yeah, it's sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Yeah, put your arms around me, sing my song to you. Love, I know way, I sing the truth. Yeah, sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. She walks through the corn, leaning down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in hot morning sun. Took all the love that a poor boy could give her, then left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. Everybody knows the reason for the fall. Woman tends a man in a paradise is gone. There's a woman tended me and took her for a ride. Like a lonely fox, I need a place to hide. She walks through the corn, leaning down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, then left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. She walks through the corn, leaning down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, then left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. All right, good singing.
Thank you, Julia.
Yeah, we got time, I guess, to do one more, right, John? All right, here's a song that everybody might know, goes something like this.
Shack till that mail train gets back. I'll be rolling in my sweet baby's song. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's song. Rolling in my sweet baby's song. I'll lay around the shack till the mail train gets back. dreaming. I'm gonna sit back on the can, do what I can. I wanna watch all them dollars roll in. I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm, rolling my sweet baby's arm. I'll lay around the shack till the mail train gets back. I'll be rolling my sweet baby's arm. Thank you. We like bluegrass music.
Here's what Wayne's gonna sing for you. A song that Roy Orbison did goes something like this.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not so true. What could look as good as you?
Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see a pretty woman, that you look lovely as you can be, and I am lonely just like me, yeah. Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, and I'll treat you right. Come to me, baby, be mine tonight. Tonight.
First place.
A pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. A pretty woman, don't walk away. Okay, if that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home and sleep. Maybe tomorrow night won't wait. What do I see? Is she walking back to me? Is she walking back to me? Whoa, pretty woman.
All right, for all the little ones out there, anybody wanting any balloons? There's some balloons up here. Go nice and slow, nobody gets hurt, and you're welcome to the balloons. Gone away without you, baby. Gone away all by myself. I have found the one who lives inside of me, and when I do, I'll send for you to be with me. I don't know where I'm going. to sing my song, a song about love. You know I was down and out. You came to me, you gave me your love instead of doubt. Gone away without you, baby. Gone away all by myself. I have found the one who lives inside of me, and when I do, I'll send for you to be with me.
Don't know where I'm gonna go. Lord, I need time to be alone. So I miss your company, but I need time to clear my mind and be with me. Gone away without you, baby. Gone away all by myself. Well, I have found the one who lives inside of me, and when I do, I'll send for you to be with me. I'll send for you to be with me. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Have a good night now. We'll see you next time. Thanks to Janet, John, and Mary Hawkins, and everybody. We'll see you next time now. Thanks, Donnie Elliott. Take a bow, Don. Yeah, good night.